Taco Marine's done a great job of putting together a premium outrigger rigging kit. It includes all stainless steel components and double line installation. We're going to show you how to do this with the telescopic outrigger mounting poles here. So let's watch. We'll show you how to get it all out of the package and rig you up and ready to go fishing. This premium double kit comes with everything that you need for the rigging of your telescopic outriggers. The first thing you want to do is take the cord and begin to unwind it, and take it and run it up through the eyes on the telescopic pole. At this point, you want to take your stop, place the cord through the stop. All of the mounting hardware that you need comes in the kit, which includes the swivels. There are a couple of different ways that you can attach the swivel to the cord. One is with the crimp that is provided, or you can also tie a knot that I'm going to show you easily how to do that as well. Put the cord through the eye of the swivel, pull the swivel down, make an overhand loop knot in the very end of the cord. Pull it up tight to where it's got no tag end. Pull the swivel down. Go one turn around the lead line, take it back through the hole created, and then you can cinch it down tight onto the eye of the swivel. What it does, this knot keeps it from sliding back through, and it's a very quick, simple, and easy installation. The purpose of the stop is to keep the outrigger release clip from going through the eye of the outrigger. The next step is to simply add the release clip. Undo your swivel and install the release clip. Just like this. Reattach the swivel, making sure that your release clip folds down so that when a fish hits, the line pulls out and the wire gets out of the way. Next step in the process is to do the exact same procedure, only through the first two eyes on the telescopic outrigger pole. Put it up through the first eye, up through the second eye, and then you come back down doing the exact same procedure for the installation of the stop, the swivel, and the release clip. If you do wind up having a tag end, you can singe the end of it with a small torch or a lighter. If you prefer to use the crimper sleeves, a nice clean aluminum crimper sleeve provided in the kit for you, you can pull the tag end up, put it on, and crimp it down. Again, to install the release clip, simply open the clasp on the swivel, slide the ring onto the swivel, close it up, making sure that the release clip folds down so that it releases your line and gets out of the way when a fish hits. The good thing about the taco release clips is that they are tension. You can adjust the tension looser or tighter depending on how heavy a lure you're pulling. At this point, you're ready to begin extending the telescopic poles so that we can mount them on the top of the T-top and get them rigged to the gunnel. It's simply push them out, and it's got a locking pin in each one of the sections. Go ahead and pull them out with the cords attached. Locking pin locks each one of them. And now you're ready to set them in the outrigger bases. place it in the base with the eyelets facing toward the back of the boat. There is a release pin on the back side of the outrigger pole, which locks in the pole. Raise your outrigger to the location that you want to set. Tighten it up. Make sure it's seated well. And then you're ready to finish the installation of the cords. At this point, before you insert the telescopic outrigger poles into the Grand Slam 280 base, want to make sure that this is exactly what it looks like. One of your cords is coming through the second eye up the outrigger pole, and then the other cord is through the end eye or the fourth eye on the tip. At this point, we're ready to set the outriggers to exactly where you want to put them so you can attach them to the gunnel. What we're going to do, now that we've had you run the outriggers perpendicular to the T-top for installation purposes, we're going to come to the top, pull the handle down, and set it one notch back to provide a little bit of an angle. Now what we want to do is make sure that we've got plenty of slack in our cord. Give yourself plenty of room, and we're going to want to cut this so that we can install the other swivels and then attach it to the gunnel. I've given myself plenty of slack in the cord. I'm going to give you a tip here to make sure that it's easy to work with going forward. After you've cut the cord, make sure that your ends are singed, whether it's with a small torch or a lighter. That way it doesn't unravel, it's easy to work with. One other quick tip, when rigging up the cords, make sure they're running parallel and not crossed over each other. It'll make it a whole lot easier when retrieving and letting out your baits. They won't slide up against each other and cause friction. The next step to the outrigger installation is to take the pulley that's provided, run the short outrigger line to the top through the top pulley, pull it down, and then take the swivel and push it through the eye. At this point, we're ready to pull it taut and start attaching it to the gunnel. Once you've taken up a lot of the slack to get it to where both pieces meet right here at both hands, you want to go ahead and unclasp the second swivel that you just put on and attach it to the release clip. This is going to allow you to control and know how far you need to set and tie your next swivel. There are several different ways that you can attach the outrigger cords and the bungee to the gunnel of your boat. One of the most convenient ways is what Taco has provided you in the premium kit with the stainless steel camelbacks and the hardware mounting screws. You would simply take the camelback, place it on your gunnel to where you wanted to locate it, take the mounting screws, make a very small pilot hole, a little bit of 5200, screw it through it and torque the screws right down. That way you could mount the clip directly to the camelback. On this boat, we've already got a bungee cord that is right in the location that we can pull from underneath the gunnel and hook it right to it. You can also go through a rod holder to connect it to the gimbal that's underneath the rod holder, or a cam lock underneath. Now that you already put one of the cords through the cam pulley, let's take the second one, put it through. This is the one that's going to go out to the end. I'm going to tie this one off taut first so that we can control the tension, and then we'll tie the second one up permanently. Let me show you how to do that. So take the end of the cord, simply go under the bottom pulley. This goes to the furthest out release clip. Just like the short clip, pull it so you can get them close. Place it on the cord, and then you're going to want to take the swivel, bring it all the way up to the release clip, Place your release clip in the swivel, reconnect it, and now you're ready to set the tension on your outrigger pole. Once you're ready to set the tension on the end of your outrigger, you want to pull the cord until you pull down the end of the outrigger just a few inches. That keeps a little bit of tension and keeps a little bit of friction on it so that it doesn't slide back and forth too easily when you've got baits deployed. At this point, you want to hold and mark your location to where you'll make your final tie. We're going to make the same knot when tying off the final release clip. You simply mark it, go around once, go back through the hole, pull it taut up against the eye of the swivel, and then a little bit of a reverse when tying off your clinch knot or your overhand knot. You tie it up to the knot at this point, tie it tight up against it so it doesn't slide back through. So it looks just exactly like the same knot that you did at the first swivel. Then, at this point, this one's complete other than cutting off the tag end and singeing the final product. To finish the installation, we're going to do the same knot on the inside release cord and clip. Pull the tension to where it matches the same tension on the outside clip. Mark the location and do the same knot. I want to show you how to install the line on the Taco outrigger clip. Take your line, hold it between your fingers like this, make sure your clip is open, put the line in behind the camelback wire, close the clip so that it provides freedom and free movement so you can allow your bait to be deployed further or bring it in closer. Then all you do is pull the cord all the way to the end so you're ready to go fishing. The line caddie package comes with 4 pieces, 2 for each one of the outriggers, one for the outbound side, one for the inbound side. It also comes with a rubber grommet insert in case you're using it on a smaller diameter center rigger that Taco Marine also manufactures. But for this purpose, I'm going to show you how to install it so that you can keep your lines neat and clean when you're on the water. The line caddie is a 2-piece application that comes apart for easy installation on the base of the outrigger. You can simply take it apart, put it around the base, slide it together, place it on the outbound and the inbound side to where it's best for you, and then just tighten the screw. When you're ready to store your outriggers, and you're ready to go for next time. Simple and clean. Great accessories from Taco Marine. They think about a lot of stuff. They're great in the industry. You'll enjoy working with them. They're easy to install. Enjoy your time on the water. And we look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you.